Cincinnati. It's the Toledo Rockets and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Guys, I caught up with the Rockets head coach before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Buckeyes kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. On the return, it's Jones. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Rockets offense will have the football first. There's the talented Isaiah Marshall. There was a lot of interest in him in the offseason. He's a guy that they are excited to give the reins to this offense. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Working the ground game. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Unloads it left, and that one's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Marshall. Makes the grab. After the filthy move, he's got room. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Gets it to the back. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. Rush is on. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The Rockets will punt this one away. Fields the punt. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes their freshman four-star quarterback. This staff targeted him early on the recruiting trail, and they are excited about what he'll bring to this offense in the season opener.
Well, this guy was a four-star coming out, and obviously very talented, David. I was really impressed with his confidence when we were talking to him before this game. Just watching him warm up down on the field pregame, he's got some stuff to him. You know, he's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's got a bit of an attitude, and it'll be fun to see if that competitive spirit, how that helps him play in this one.
Well, and how does he respond to the hard stuff, right? When he makes a bad play, does he respond? Look, talking to the defensive coordinator on the other side, like a little bit of a grin, like, we got some stuff for him. We're ready for this freshman. He hadn't seen a lot of the stuff that's about to come his way. How does he handle the moment, all of the goodness and all of the bad that comes with it? Can he handle it, stay even-keeled, and deliver the football?
He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And the Buckeyes will go for it on fourth down. Needs it. Got an alley. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Buckeye! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They're on the board first here in the season opener. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Off-play action. Turns up, it's Bond. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. The ride. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Rockets will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Breaks into the open. Rams him with the stiff arm. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Rockets sideline, coming off that turnover, they know their defense has had their back, but the offense has to make them pay. This is an opportunity for them to get back in this game. It's been close so far, but the offense has to get on the board. Coming off that turnover, I feel the momentum shifting down here on this sideline. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Out wide right, it's Jones. Could not make his way to the corner.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And to open the second quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Turning it on. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown Buckeyes. Once he got some room, it was over.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards in the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
Number 96, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Toledo sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. On play action. Finds his man. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The Rockets will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Left side is Bond. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Just keeps slinging it, keeping his eyes downfield. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the Buckeyes sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The run inside. It's Jackson. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll run it on fourth down. Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going for it on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Davis looking to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On the ground, it's Jackson. Makes a man miss. Could be an alley. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Out wide left, it's Roberts. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Timeout signal forward by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Correct snap. And he's in! Touchdown, Ohio State! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Tight end now in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And We are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our wraparound with Clemson, taking on the number 18 team, the Virginia Cavaliers. And it's Clemson who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country. Now back over to your game in Columbus. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, I caught up with the Buckeyes head coach coming out of the locker room. He told me that he is probably going to stick with this young player. Although they are leading right now, he is concerned about the play of this young star. He said, I've got to see a more consistent performance for him here in the second half, but they're going to give him that opportunity to right the ship. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Cuts it upfield. It's Jackson. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Davis will throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Dragged down. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Making the adjustment on the play. Third down play from the gun. Quick completion on the out route. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Jackson. There he goes. Got enough for the first down. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeye! And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick work on that scoring. just 4 plays. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Hand it to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Escapes the pressure going right. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Motion from the wideout. The fake and wants to throw. Left side is Bond. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He'll keep it on second down. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Still looking. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And it's good from 58 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Going for the block is great and all, but you have to stay on your path and avoid the kicker. The roughing the kicker penalty really sets up this offense. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
2nd and long here. Back to throw, it's Marshall. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Let's see what they do on third down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards past.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Breaks into the open. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Cross. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Snags it, and he's open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
And the Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Straight ahead, it's Sanders. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Trying to squeak through the pile. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Hits inside, it's Sanders. Stuffed, almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or hide. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's got the 1st down. Turning it on. The 30. He's at the... And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Long way to go on second down. Right back to it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet. What to do on fourth down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Looks it in. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rides to the back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Third and long coming up. Waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.